What is up? We are here for another evening audit. I am pooped. I'm donezo, guys. I am absolutely donezo. But good thing we're wrapping it up. It is Saturday, March 14th, 2026. It is currently 8:38 p.m. We are tired physically, not mentally, but I'm going to try and be intentional about winding it down because I think the recovery is going to be important. I have a feeling tomorrow is going to be rough. I have another feeling Monday is going to be rough. And Monday we are squatting heavy again. We'll be squatting at like 315. And so I'm not entirely sure how that's going to go, especially given some of the things that we've done this week. And so it is what it is. We can rock and roll with it. But let's go ahead and dive in to question numero uno. What was my biggest win of the day? Well, guys, I crushed the burpee challenge. We did 501 burpees 4 times. We did it in 49 minutes and 45 seconds. We got challenged, a friendly challenge, by somebody on the internet, by one of the guys that watches my live streams. He said, "Hey, man, I'm doing 500 burpees." And I said, "Cool. If you do it and send me a link of you doing it, I'll do 500 burpees." So he did. He did 501 burpees 4 times. And he did the last 51 in a weight vest. I think he said he did a 50, not a 25-pound weight vest. So today, I did my 501 burpees for time. And I used a 20-pound weight vest because it's the only weight vest I had for the last 51. And that weight vest was tough, but we got it done. We paced ourselves. We treated it like an EMOM every minute on the minute. I started out with 11 burpees per minute for the first 20 minutes. Then I went to 10, and then I went to 9 until we hit 450 reps at the 40-minute mark. So I put on the vest, and then I finished 50 with no breaks in about 5.5 minutes. And so that was solid. That is by far the biggest win today. Secondary win caked inside of that is that when we got about 250 in, about 300 in, I did not want to do the weight vest. I considered changing my mind and breaking a commitment to myself. I said I'd do 500 burpees. I didn't say I'd do it with a weight vest, but I knew that was the wrong choice. And so I put the weight vest on, I sucked it up, and I got it done. And we got under our goal. Our goal was sub 50. Our original goal was sub 1 hour. But then when we started, I was like, yeah, we can do 11 a minute, bank some time, and we'll get it done sub 50. And so I did. And I'm super happy with it. 49 minutes, 45 seconds. We won the day. That is my biggest win today. So question number 2. Where did I fall short on my execution today? Well, where I fell short on my execution is probably, I don't know, guys. It's tough. I certainly wasn't as productive as I needed to be. Now, caveat to that is we've got 5 daily KPAs, key performance activities, that we're going to run every single day for the next 26 days after today. Today is day 2. We're going to run it for 4 weeks straight, no exception, because these activities should help us grow on YouTube, on Instagram, and in our school group. So we have a free weight loss community on school. And so these KPAs should drive growth in all of those areas. Now, as long as we check those boxes, we achieved our objective for the day, right? The KPAs, key performance activities, check, 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 check. But I probably moseyed a little too long between like my productive activities. Had today been busier, I probably would have struggled to get all 5 KPAs done. Now, that's kind of like where I fell short today, but we still got it done. So objectively, it's a win, but execution could have been higher for sure. Question number 3. What adjustments will I make tomorrow? I really need to practice being mindful of how much time I spend between activities. Efficient transitions are very important, especially when we're like low on time. And so I need to be more mindful and practice bringing, not only being more mindful, but practice when I am mindful of it, of these efficient transitions. I need quick transitions. I need to practice doing something about it. So not only being more mindful of, hey, let's have really efficient transitions between activities. That way we're not wasting time, but also acting on that mindfulness. Okay, man, let's get started now. Let's not sit for another 5 minutes. Let's not do this. We need to get started now. And so that is how I'm going to make my adjustments for tomorrow. Question number 4. What life problem or obstacle am I currently trying to solve? So, of course, we're trying to grow the brand. We're trying to grow and get in front of as many people as possible because I want to help people in their personal transformation the same way I made it through my personal transformation. I lost 84 pounds in less than a year, which is an incredible physical transformation. Like, I'm so happy with that. But now, what I want to do is I want to be the beacon of hope for others. I want to be the light at the end of the tunnel for others because I had completely given up. And if it wasn't for some divine intervention and some perfect timing, I would have completely given up. My life completely fell apart. I got fired. I lost custody of my children. I lost my wife. My wife left me. I was homeless, bouncing between friends' couches, hotels, motels, and my truck. It was rough, and yet we made it through. Again, divine timing is the only reason we made it through that really tough part in our life. But I now want to be that beacon of hope for others because there is hope. My life changed radically. 84 pounds down. I'm super happy. I'm in a great spot. It's so different than it was just a year ago. We're not even a year in to working out at the gym, right? And so it's super important to be mindful of that. But in that growth, where are we at currently, we reverse engineer to like specific activities. We are getting more traffic to our school about page, which is fantastic. We haven't necessarily solved that problem. So it's still, we need to collect more data. Are we getting enough traffic to it to justify checking the box on that problem being solved? But we can also start focusing on the next problem, level 2, of increasing conversions. Now that we have consistently a little more traffic, we need to focus on increasing conversions. And that comes from optimizing SEO on YouTube, optimizing SEO on Instagram, optimizing SEO on the school platform for the people that we want to help. So people that are looking to lose weight without restricting, without counting calories. Of course, if we need to use the tools, we will. But my whole thing is like, let's make it simple. Let's make it sustainable. If we want to go for long-term results and long-term keeping the weight off, it needs to be easy. It needs to be simple. It doesn't need to be super restrictive. It doesn't need to be exceptionally difficult. And so in order for something to be sustainable long-term, we have to make it repeatable. And that means it needs to be simple because we can do anything once, no matter how complex or complicated, but we have to make it simple if we want long-term results and repeatability. And so that is what we're focusing on right now. The current problem, increasing eyeballs and then optimizing, making sure that the eyeballs that we get are actually the right eyeballs. And so that's my daily audit for today. It is Saturday, March 14th, 2026. We're winding it down. We're about to go to bed, but I'm glad you guys checked in. It was a good daily audit. So I will see you guys later. Let's rock and roll and go to bed. Good night.